guys, what's up? We got some Predator Hunting Grounds related news. Apparently NECA is gonna start doing Predator Hunting Grounds figures, and this really caught me off guard. I was not expecting this. And I mean, it's been 5 years since the game came out, 5 years since I think even this DLC came out, because I think the Samurai Predator was the first one that they did. Like the first Predator, I think for sure was the Samurai. First DLC, I don't remember if it was Dutchland 25. But well, the fact that they are doing the Samurai first is both a bad and a good thing. This could indicate, I mean, the good thing would be that this indicated they're gonna try to do the DLCs in order. Probably they're not gonna remake like City Hunter, Jungle Hunter, like Wolf, AVP Predators, but I imagine that they could possibly try to do the ones, the other cosplay Predators, as I call them. Like after Samurai, I think we would have the Viking and then the Valkyrie. I can imagine them doing this. But the Samurai would not be my option. If I had to choose one Predator on this game to make a figure out of, because I am a collector of NECA figures. I mean, I started collecting, like, I think I was a kid, like, over 10 years, 15 years, something like that. I first started buying the Mark IV line Alien and Predator figures, then they end up, like, moving to NECA. They're the ones that took over the license. And they're my favorite. I prefer NECA's figures by far. I mean, Mark IV, they're just very old at the moment, and I was never a big fan of the Hot Toys ones. They are very expensive in my country, so NECA was overall, aesthetically and price-wise, the best option for me. So I have a lot of NECA Predator figures, like a lot, like for Alien Predator, there's a lot in my room, and I'm happy with this. And I really would love to have a Bionic Predator, or even like I wouldn't want them to make the default Hunter or the default Berserker, because I'm not a really big fan of the default design. But imagine if we could have like specifically, like they could have like a Hunter class with like just the the shaders that we have in the game. I imagine like my Green Raptor with Obsidian armor skin, and then they could have like 5 different heads, like 5 different masks that you could choose, 5 different unique masks that they made in this game that you could choose the figure to have. So like this is like Predator Hunting Grounds had a lot of problems, but the customization in this game was the best one that we ever had in a game, a Predator game. I mean, Predator Conquer Jungle was cool to have the different costumes. However, like, it's limited. You just choose between one class and the other, but you cannot customize it. Then you have AVP 2010, which was overall like terrible customization. You have like the same looking Predators pretty much. The only difference, they have different masks, but everything else is the same. AVP 2, I would say, would be like the second best one. Or no, AVP Evolution. AVP Evolution had better customization because you could actually like, you'd have the different classes. You could put like Wolf, Celtic, and you could mix it up their body armor and mask. Like you could have Mr. Black mask on Celtic body and Wolf skin or something like that. And AVP 2 was okay. I mean, at least the different Predator classes were very different looking and have different weapons in the multiplayer from each other. So it was like more unique. They have different stats and all. But, well, this is actually a good surprise for me. I mean, I'm not sure how long iPhone is gonna keep adding more content to the game, more Predator DLCs or anything like at this point. So this is like something new, like something Predator Hunting Grounds related, but not exactly that's gonna be added into the game. But this is nice. I mean, NECA participated with iPhone on the Alpha Predator. I remember like when the Alpha Predator came out, I think the Alpha Predator wasn't a creation by iPhone. I think it was a creation by NECA, or maybe I don't remember who made it first. But I remember that back then you could only play as the Alpha Predator by buying the Alpha Predator NECA figure and getting a code for it. So back then, like then they end up like just making the Alpha Predator unlockable by leveling up, and all those people that end up like buying that overpriced figure, like were like, really, like you're just gonna give it for free for everyone. But well, this is a great chance of we getting more Predator Hunting Grounds figures from NECA, and that's like really good because they have some great Predator designs into this game. I'm not a fan of the cosplay Predators. Like, I'm not gonna be buying the Samurai now. I mean, the armor doesn't look that bad. I mean, with the right customization, if you put gold armor and a different skin tone and a different mask, I think the Samurai looks cool. I like the with the dreadlocks. Back then, I bought the Samurai specifically just because I wanted his dreadlocks. I wanted to take his dreadlocks and put on other classes. That's like the only reason why I ended up like buying the Samurai. Because I didn't buy him at launch. I took like some months until I was like, okay, I want to use a different kind of dreadlock, so I'm just gonna get this figure. I mean, I'm gonna get this DLC. This also brings the possibility of maybe we getting at one point. I think they should have started with this. I think before doing the Predators, They should have done a Dutch 2025 figure because I would buy that one. I don't think I have bought any predatory human figure. I have, I think, some Colonial Marines. I think I have Hicks from McFarlane and Hicks from NECA. But I never bought the Dutch 87 from the Predator that they made. I think I don't remember if they made other movie characters from Predator or Predator 2. I don't remember if they did Harrigan. I never really cared much about the human characters. I mean the human figures, for from like NECA or whatever. But I mean for this one, Dutch 2025. Now that's one soldier, one human character from the Predator universe that I would definitely want to have as a figure and put in like you could have like him and Cleopatra. I mean, because if they're doing the samurai, they're gonna do in the order. If they make Viking, Valkyrie, they're probably gonna do Cleopatra. Then you could have Dutch 2025 together with Cleopatra and put in like in like good diagram, just fighting each other. And Dutch Revenge, which I mean, we're never gonna get officially Dutch Revenge against Cleopatra. So I mean, maybe with the figures, that's like the closest that we can get to it. But well, I hope you guys are also excited by the possible future NECA Predator Gods figures that we might have.